Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be jumping through all of the coins I believe are going to explode in this 2021 Q4. A lot of people understand that Q4 for 2021 is going to be huge. Whether it's, in October, November, or December, we're going to see a lot of coins do very, very well. And I'm talking altcoins, not just Bitcoin, not just Ethereum, altcoins as well. And I'm going to go through a list of what I believe are going to be huge hitters in this Q4 2021. If you guys are looking to invest, these are the coins I would be investing in. Do remember, guys, before we get started, I am not a financial advisor and always do your own research. And if you want to stay up to date with all cryptocurrency, whether it's altcoins or really just, Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot. We talk about them all here on the channel. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. Let's jump straight into the video. So, guys, I do want to, like I said, talk about certain coins, which ones I believe are going to explode in this 2021 Q4. And there's some obvious ones. And I'm going to cover the obvious ones first, just because a lot of you don't know about some of these events coming up. Well, Cardano is one of the first obvious ones, in my opinion. If we go over to Cardano, we're seeing a nice increase already in this last 24-hour recovery, about a 5.25% increase. A lot of people expecting huge things out of Cardano because of the Cardano Summit coming on the 25th and 26th. Supposedly huge announcements, huge partnerships, huge different things, taking place with Cardano in that summit. We're definitely going to talk about it when we have that information that comes out with the summit. But, we have a nice solid decrease of 17.25%. So this is giving you a nice spot to actually buy in. And now we are seeing kind of that bullish narrative come back into play with this most recent recovery. I do think Cardano, like I said, is going to be one to keep an eye on, as it's definitely, a coin with so much value. This ecosystem itself has so much value in it with utility use cases, and that's exactly why it's number 3 on the board after, Bitcoin and Ethereum in market cap. I do want to jump through a couple more. So there's obviously, like I said, at least 5 coins here that we're going to talk about that I believe are going to have a absolutely massive push at some point in Q4, if not during the whole entire thing. So Solana, I don't think is done yet. I want that to be kind of mentioned. Solana is an ecosystem that is doing so much right, and that's exactly why this ecosystem is continuing to gain value and momentum. I do not think Solana is done at this $149 price point. We see a 7% increase in the last 24 hours, yes, but if we take a look at the last week, in the last month, we are seeing a huge increase in the last month specifically, but the last week has been about a 5.82% decrease, so you're still buying at a decent rate here. And I think, the big thing to note as well is you're seeing a 73% buy and a 27% sell. All of the coins I'm going to mention today most likely are going to have more buying activity than trade, or I guess more buying than selling activity. It's just an obvious buy in my opinion here. Solana is going to make its way back up past $200 very, very quickly, and we're going to be well on our way to 300 in a matter of time. I think it's going to be another massive move from Solana. A lot of people love Solana for obvious reasons. I'm not going to go into too much details on why we're going to see Solana just continue to do well, but we've talked about Solana in so many different videos, so you know exactly why I think it's going to continue to make its way and path up. I do want to jump back over to the prices and take a look at a couple more. So Polkadot's an obvious one for many reasons, in my opinion. We have big dates and events coming in October, hopefully. We'll talk more about that. The parachains, all these auctions, a lot of excitement surrounding Polkadot in the entire ecosystem. We have 73% buying yet again and only 27% selling. Obviously, that's going to push the price higher. We also see our all-time high right around $49.69. I think we are going to continue to see, like I said, Polkadot do insanely well in this Q4 of 2021. A lot of hype and really just value around Polkadot. I was going to say a lot of hype, but then I kind of want to reiterate how there's value around it, not just hype built around it. It's value, hype, and utility that continues to push this Polkadot price farther and farther. I do want to jump back, though, and talk about a few more. Like I said, there's so many out there that you could actually jump into. I'm going to give you guys a ton of different options so that you can invest in what you think sounds the best based on, utility or what they provide to the ecosystem of the crypto space altogether. We also have Chainlink, right? So Chainlink's one that I will always say is just, in my opinion, a massive player in this game. I think Chainlink's going to do so well. We see right now a $24.53 price point, about a 4 to 5% increase in those last 24 hours. A nice little increase recovery from $23.47. I think this is going to be one that's obvious. It's, does so much for this really crypto space altogether. If you guys don't know, Chainlink is an Ethereum token that powers the Chainlink decentralized Oracle network. This network allows smart contracts on Ethereum to securely connect to external data sources, APIs, and payment systems. So So absolutely huge. You're seeing 71% buy right now and a 29% sell. So continuing to see that price probably on its increase, as we speak. I think we are going to see this one just skyrocket as well as, it's, in my opinion, insanely undervalued, below $11 billion of market cap. I do have a couple more I want to jump into, but before we do, guys, I do want to say I do have a Chainlink giveaway going on right now. If we go back to my Twitter account, CryptoProfitYT, if we scroll down just a little bit, if Link hits $40 before October 1st, I will give someone who retweets 40 Chainlink. I think we still have an opportunity for that. We're only 7 days away, right? So I think there's a great opportunity that Chainlink actually could go on a run, and we could see $40 Chainlink by the end of, really, I guess, by October 1st. And, a lot of people excited about this. I think we're going to give this chain link away either way. I'm going to retweet this again just so people can see it. But like I said, I'm going to give this chain link away either way. Even if it doesn't get given away this month, I'll make sure it gets given away next month. Probably make it a little bit easier on Chainlink to get there. But, there's just so much momentum in a lot of these cryptocurrencies. I think we're going to see a lot of great pushes from so many different coins. Cosmos Atoms on a 22% tear. We have FTT. So this is another coin I think is going to continue to do insanely well in Q4. This is one of those coins that just recently came up into, the top 20 or the top 25 really, and I think it's going to continue to do so well. We've seen what it's been doing in the space, and because of that, I think FTX or FTT is going to continue to do big things, like I said, in Q4, easily over $100, and plus, a lot more in my opinion. So we'll keep an eye on this one. $7.1 billion market cap, still fairly low in my opinion as well. I do want to jump back though, and let's take a look at just a few more. So Vechain's an interesting one because I always want to say, Vechain's going to absolutely explode, and it definitely could, right? It definitely could. However, they're hiding so much behind the scenes because they want to keep that kind of transparency with their partners, their business partners. And I think that's a big thing that they're doing that will make this coin be an explosion when it does get out on what they're accomplishing and doing behind the scenes. But for now, I think it's going to unfortunately be a slow, steady increase with Bitcoin. You're not going to have really much of a profit basis here. I love Vechain. We'll continue to cover it. I still have holdings myself because I'm waiting for that day that they do talk more about their business partners and they do talk more about what they're doing behind the scenes, because we will see, like I said, this price explode. But for now, there's not too much movement. There's not too much profit to be made very, very quickly. So keep that in mind. Really, that's going to be all of the coins I'm going to cover on this front page. I think these other coins are great. Like Polygon, that's a great coin. It's at $1.22. Very good buying spot. Do I think it's going to absolutely explode, though? No, not really. I don't think it's going to absolutely explode. It's had its run back in the day. I think there's some of these coins that, based on analysis or TA, we're going to see an explosion. I think there's so many coins that just don't have that explosion coming. But, you see Terra here. I actually talked about an explosion for Terra Luna in previous videos. Here we go, a 26% run. We actually see in the last week it came down to about $24 and now $36 just a couple days later. Just an insane explosion out of Terra, and I think we're going to continue to see a possibility for even farther explosions for Terra Luna. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, let me know in the comment section down below. I will say, though, if you have not already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video to stay up to date with everything regarding crypto and in the crypto space. We are going to help you with the Patreon down below as well. You guys can actually get updated with low market cap picks, pre-sales, IDOs, ICOs, and also, market exclusive updates. So stay tuned on the Patreon down in the description below. I'll see you guys all in the next one.